Hope you're doing even better than I'm imagining. Today, we're diving into one of the strangest stories in history, the story of chewing gum. It's something many of us put in our mouths almost every day. Yet very few people know that this tiny piece of gum has thousands of years of history behind it. So, let's get into it. The story of chewing gum isn't just the story of a simple treat. It's the story of people who discovered something in nature that they could chew for hours without it disappearing. Around 9,000 years ago, people living in the forests of northern Europe collected hardened birch tree resin. Not because it tasted good, because honestly, it didn't. They believed chewing it helped clean their teeth, reduced mouth pain, and even treated certain illnesses. As the centuries passed, people in ancient Greece chewed the resin of the mastic tree. They believed it freshened their breath and kept their teeth healthy. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away in the forests of Central America, the Maya collected the sap of the sapodilla tree, a substance known as chicle. They chewed it for hours, not for fun, but to fight thirst, reduce hunger, and even relieve stress. So far, everything seems pretty normal. But then came the turning point that nobody saw coming. In the 19th century, former Mexican President Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna brought a large amount of chicle to the United States. His goal wasn't to create chewing gum. He wanted to use it as a cheap substitute for rubber and make a fortune. But the project failed. Almost everyone believed the material was worthless, until an American inventor named Thomas Adams looked at it and thought, what if, instead of turning it into rubber, people simply chewed it? That one simple question changed history forever. The first commercial chewing gums hit the market. They didn't have much flavor, the packaging was plain, and nobody imagined they would one day become part of a multi-billion-dollar industry. Soon, companies started adding sugar, mint, cinnamon, and all kinds of new flavors. Almost overnight, chewing gum went from being a strange little product to something people everywhere loved. Then came World War II. American soldiers always carried packs of chewing gum with them. Chewing gum helped reduce stress, kept them focused, and prevented their mouths from drying out during tough conditions. When the war ended, those same soldiers introduced chewing gum to countries around the world, and before long, it had become a global habit.
But the story doesn't end there. If you buy a pack of gum today, there's a good chance it isn't made from natural tree sap anymore. Most modern chewing gum is made with synthetic ingredients, and some of those materials come from the petroleum and petrochemical industries. That means the gum you're chewing today may have very little in common with the tree resin people chewed thousands of years ago. And here's something even more surprising. Every year, people around the world consume over 100,000 tons of chewing gum, and billions of pieces end up thrown onto the ground after they're chewed. It's a type of litter that can take years to break down. The world is full of stories we walk past every single day without realizing the history behind them. See you in the next story. Goodbye.